Everybody, we are doing a stupid stream as always because I didn't have a plan for this one. We are gonna be building we're gonna be doing something stupid this stream because I really did not plan anything at all.
Close your door, please.
All right.
Thank you.
We did not plan this, by the way. Nothing was planned. We're just gonna be building some Legos because I want to build a cool looking spaceship that I already built a few times. I built a few cool looking spaceships, but I want to build a big one. Like, not just a little itty bitty ones I built. I want to build a big one. I want to fuse all my sets that I have that I never will use into one big ship. So we have like a pathetic looking car. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. And then we have car. We just gotta scrap out the main bottom half, scrap all of that, and bam. We have ourselves some good plating. Plan is I'm gonna create a unique ship out of parts from this car because God knows I'm not gonna make anything better than I am building already. So I don't really know how I'm gonna build this though, because I gotta build this ship to be like at least fit like the sides. So I'll get to that part when I get there. We'll figure it out. Hello, Smooth. What's up? So I'm thinking, like, if we're gonna build this ship to be like piratey, because my plan is I want to build like a really cool like pirate looking ship. Start with the base. I'll build the base out some big simple parts and I'll figure out from there. And okay, so I figured out where the base on the back half would go. We're not gonna strip any parts from any sets because that really isn't going to be very productive to my build idea. So we're just going to add parts onto it. Did you see me last stream? I did. I did see you last stream. Yes, I did, actually. So we stripped apart the old structure, the old build, and we're going to rebuild that into a whole new build by scrapping other smaller set pieces of build together. We're going to do that. We're just going to do it like that. We're just going to scrap a bunch of parts. I've been walking all day, by the way, so I've been busy. The plan is we're going to build a ship out of the space. And we can expand it a little bit if needed. So, like, if we need to make it, like, a little bit bigger on the back end, we can. Like, what I'm thinking is, like, eventually we can build, like, a back piece that connects off the main build. Which I might do that right now, actually. Yeah, we're going to do that right now. We're going to support this, though, so we're going to have to probably make some haphazard supports that are only going to be known by me because I'm probably going to cover those up partially. Like that. And then we need a... gosh. Hate that do this. I don't have my Lego separator. I lost that a while ago. Alright. And then we just need some long bits, some long Ghibli bits, which we have two of the same Ghibli bits here. And then we have the extension. The plan is I want to build this out as if it were a ship. So we're going to build this out. We have... That won't be long enough. Do we not have enough of the long parts I need? Or do I need a... I don't want to go online and buy them. I remember you guys saying in my stream last time. Alright. This should be enough to cover up this half. But then I realized that like there is a difference in height still by like one stud. So what I'm thinking we just connect all the studs except for there. We just layer these on top. Hello, what's up, Yarn? Welcome to the stream. Normally I make videos, but I'm taking a break from them because I don't know what to make a video on, to be fully honest. I was gonna make a Lego video, but the idea never really went to fruition. I didn't know what to do with it. I was gonna make a Minecraft video, but didn't know what to do, so we're doing a Lego stream today because I don't really have a plan of what I'm gonna do. And then we just... there. Back half plate completed. And now we just need to figure out the rest of the connection points. That's gotta be very fun. And we have our massive bin of Legos behind where the camera is, so we can figure that out after too. So I'm thinking, so my plan for this is I have a ton of scrappy like parts. Make one where you build an entire Empire Tower. I'll think about it. I'll try. I can definitely try. I hate these stupid claw bits that I have here because I never will use them except in my big castle build, which I made a video on last Halloween. $1 to throw at the wall. Chat, I swear to God, I'm not that dangerous. I don't have that much money for Lego. I can't risk breaking apart. 1, I don't have that much money for Legos. 2, no. I'm gonna be serious. Absolutely not. Make that 100 and I would change my mind. But like, no, I'm passing that. So the plan is I need to figure out how I'm gonna build this wall bit. God, I read not planned this through, did I? Nope. No, I didn't. All right, so we do have a part I want to use. I have this piece, which I'm going to use later, and the plan is I want to, do I have any long pieces that I can use? Okay, I do have one, but I don't have a second, I don't think, unless I have it brick built, but I don't want to use brick built ones because those are hard to find. Okay, I do have them. So we do have like the main base of it done, but I want to build out a little bit more before we start adding anything else. So we should probably find parts. If I can find any parts that'll be useful, I'll be greatly appreciated. But my bin is a little bit lacking in the parts department because I don't buy Legos often. I really don't buy Legos often. I really don't. Mostly because I don't have the money or the resources to supply that kind of stuff, but I wish I did. Do I have any long bits other than like rail parts in here? I might not. I mean, I have a lot of surface plating parts, so I can build like the bulk of the ship from there. Okay, you know what? We're gonna scrap a build. Since we're gonna build a bigger ship, I feel like we need to scrap at least one build that I made that I never will use. And that has to be, sadly, my air device, my high flyer. Because I want to reuse these parts on the wings. Come on, I don't want to break you too much. Whatever, it's fine. I'll like reuse the parts after. Okay, come on, there we go. Sorry, buddy. Actually, we'll reuse a bunch of these parts in the main build. Actually, so we're just gonna. Ooh, we can. We might be able to actually. Okay, I'm actually might reuse a ton of these parts for this structure, so I have an idea of what I can do with this. So my plan is I want to put these engines right here. Like they would go right on this back plate. But I need to expand those engines forward, which is going to be very annoying because I don't have all the parts needed to do either one of those upgrades. Especially on this, because both engines are backwards. So we are going to have to swap out the sides. Hopefully this doesn't look weird, because if it does, kill me, I guess. I think I left my clothes in the hallway. I probably did. 1 second. Where the heck are my clothes? Oh, no there. Give me a second, Chad. I'll be right back. We don't want All right, I'm back. I'm the only one here. Hello, Braden YouTube Studios. Hello, how are you? So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna build these engines out, because this is gonna be weird. For one, I have to make sure the platform that connects to here perfectly connects to the floor, which I'm probably just gonna do something like this, because screw the walls. I don't care about symmetrical like bull crap. I'll just pack on the back half with these. I'll work on one engine at a time before anything else. I already built one. Cap. What do you mean, Cap? Alright, so the thing about the engine is that I want to use not the original motor, because this one just sucks. This is like a pre-built. I want to build an entirely new engine for it. Kind of like how this is all built by brick. I want to build this, but better. And we have all the parts needed right here. Step one, I have all the parts I need to build a longer, more durable engine right in front of me. And I have the right parts for it too. Step one, I need to first get the right Ghibli bits, which is going to be in this pile somewhere, because I remember throwing them in here. I remember I threw them in here. I want to build the engine. Front wheel. Bro, you should make a functional car. Yeah, I probably should. So this is like the engine wheel. My plan is I want to pop this. I want to figure out, we need to figure out how to pop this bit, which is going to be, hold on, I arrow too, hold on. if I just remove the middle fan, which is going to be a really big burden, this, decent motor, and then we connect this to that, and then we need to find the original bit that I had in the front, because here's the idea. We can create the motor to perfectly fit along with the other one if I can find the original parts, which I might not even, I think I just lost. Oh, nope, here it is. Oh, I did have the exact same part. So like this to this, right? I can connect that to this. And then if I do this to this, and then this to this, or if I just pop, can I just pop this in like reverse? Oh, I can. Okay, I didn't know I could do that, but now I have a problem. I can't just stick it on there anymore. Now I have to kind of figure out a way to... Okay, this is where the big issue comes in, because I want to expand the motor outward without doing too much. Or I could just do what I did before, where I just plugged this part into here, plugged this part into here to kind of give the effect, and then put like a wheel in the middle. I'm trying to dense out this part in the middle. Dense it all out. So dense that. Dense that. And then we need to get 2 of the parts I need, which I gotta find them now. Wait, I can just skip out on one of these because I can just shove one of these in here. And I think I can just shove another one at... Could I? I can probably get away with this. Yeah, if it's right in the middle, so if I just plunk this bit in, then I could just make that feel like it's physically in there. And then attach this. Okay, this is going somewhere. Okay, hear me out. I have an idea. Could this... We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, all right? We're getting somewhere. We only have 2 parts of these, and I'm planning on connecting these 2 parts together. And then connect one of these to one of these. Which then gives me the problem of figuring out what to put in the middle of that. Wait, I have a part I can use. In the corner of my room is a single little white Ghibli bit that I'm never going to use or find. So we're just going to grab that, right? Pop that in. We're trying to set as many pieces as we can, really. I mean, if you don't look down the middle or down here, you're never going to notice it. But if you look at front, you're never going to see it. Bam. And then we just slide this here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Lego piece. Damn, bro. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Why did that fall? That shouldn't have fallen. That's not his job. Stay up here, you piece of garbage. Did I lose the part I was using on the other side? I did. Whatever. I'll just shove that there. And we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. As long as I don't need to force connect all the parts together. We need to build the one piece. We gotta build it. For now, I'm gonna use this brick to hold everything together. Just like that. And then we connect this into here, but we need a middle part, which is gonna be annoying because I've always said I need more of these. I have something in here I could use. I'm looking for my scrap bin for every little loose bits I can just sneak in there. A yellow wheel, but that's way too big for my use. Can this fit? Hold on, we're gonna test. Okay, that can work, and perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Yeah, perfect, I got it. And that will be the first engine to decide. Which looks cool, I'm gonna say that. All right, we need now to connect all these bits together. We're gonna scrap a ton of these shells, because never gonna use these again properly. Because I'm gonna put these at the front ends of the ship. So we're gonna move those to the side. Next, we need to figure out how to connect these and permanently asphyxiate them to the side without glue. Don't tell Lego I use glue sometimes. And we just need to, I think I just need to, like, just hammer it down a little bit. Just use weight metrics on it, so... Use some good old weight metrics on one side of the wing so that it keeps the wing in straight. Like that. And then the second engine, which is on the other side, which is this thing, I'm going to build from scratch. I'm going to build it entirely from scratch. So the first thing is I have a ton of these motor parts, or like a ton of these little engine parts that I could use for like a cool looking engine cover bit. So for one, I can now strip down a ton of these bits to get myself the first of the parts. I'm thinking I want to reuse this. Not fully sure what I'm going to do with it, but let's figure an idea. So I'm thinking reuse this part, but reconstruct the bottom so that I can add more parts in front of it. So it's not like glazing over like the main bit of attention. So this is the main front bit, and now we just need to connect bits to make the engine bigger, which is going to be a bit weird because this is off the grid building, which means it's not on the grid anymore. It is a bit more off-centered, but that's okay. No, it isn't. I do not like this metric. And we're gonna have to go with a two. I'm thinking metric-wise, we have one in the middle. Metric-wise, we create the engine so that when it's built, we can build it out a little bit more than I can. So the middle will be here, in this bit, but I want to make it like it connects on the side. So starting this off, we will start off with like the gasoline bit on one end, and then bulk that out on the other, and then cover that one. And then add this bulky bit here. I'm gonna drop that stupid exhaust thing. I don't like it. The dumb exhaust thing I can add later to the back of the engine. And then I'm thinking, since this is the middle, I'm gonna add a extension on the bottom. Reconnect that extension at the bottom, but extend it by adding some of these. And then create like a makeshift engine looking window. And since I'm reusing parts, we're just gonna reuse the window parts from the original build that I had. There. And we're gonna reuse, we're gonna just reuse parts to build like a slightly bulkier engine in the front so that it can just be a bit easier to maneuver with. Stop breaking off. Jeez. All right. Moment of truth. I need to actually, I got a better plan. To make the bulk of the motor, I want to bulk it on the bottom and add this part on top to add like a little bevel, a little curve, a little update on it. And then we slap this on top. That looks cool. I don't think I built on the right side. Shit. I didn't put it on the right side. All right. We're just gonna swap out. I'm trying to everything falling, bro. Wait, now I can actually shove that stupid thing on the side now, because now it won't be actually blocked. Oops, my mistake. I put it on the wrong side because I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. I'm a dunce. I'm a dumbass. Look at me. All right. And then I'm thinking, okay, you know what? If we're going to go purely center-minded, we might as well just purely go center-built at this point, because there is no use in trying to hide that it's not centered. At this point, you might as well just like make the whole joke that it's like built from scrap at this point. So this is the other motor, and we got to build this motor to be just as long as this motor. And clearly, it's not long enough. Great. But we can expand it. Like if we put like a little jet booster in the front, or we could flip that around to make it that sticks out in the... No, that'll be better off back here. Like if we found a way to shove this back here, I'd probably figure that out. I'm thinking, if I do this right, I should be able to just plop this part and this part, and plop that part, and then put a brick to hold them together. It's close. It's close to the right size. I actually like the way that turned out, really. But I think I made it too far centered, and there has to be a... So if that's the front, the back end needs like a little bevel point, and that is where I can then add in the original back end piece from it, except extend it like a little bit further back. Like this, and then, yeah, that works perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. Now I just need to start adding the small details. For one, I have this Overwatch armor piece that I will never use in a build, so I'll just slap that right on top of it. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. There's no issues here. No war crimes have been committed yet. No war crimes yet. I already built a functioning car. I have a Lego car. I just never use it because I hate the way it looks. And then I can then add little details like this. Oh shit, I thought that would fit in the first try. I might need to modify it. Originally I was gonna see if I can shove these things on there without adding extra connection points, but no, I have to use one more stud difference to please fit. Yeah, that works perfectly now. Okay, that works. Holy hell. So we got the main part started. And then we just connect down there. Oh shit, that is gonna break off a lot. And then I'm thinking we use a let me see if I can find the right part. I want to build like a bulky wing bit, so we do that. Add in like a bulk bit there, and then add like something on top. And then that should be good as long as I can then put something on top to cement it down into place, because this thing's gonna be big. We got the wings all built. Yeah, we got the wings all built. Now time to get to the back, the part I wanted to ignore. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do with the back. Also, I realized that I might need glue parts in. For one, I'm thinking we could like add different sectors to the ship. So like maybe the back half can have like its own area. That's what I'm thinking. So let's bulk out. Step one, I need to start building out the back half of the ship. And luckily, I have the right parts. I have these two angled edge parts. Wherever the second one is. Nope, found it. We have these two parts, and I'm thinking, hear me out, I have an idea. I want to build out this back end to have like a bit of design to it. So like, if I can find where the second, wherever it is. I have an idea for the bottom of the ship. Okay, there, perfect. We got, perfect. We got the bottom half, and then we just need to force all these parts together somehow. I didn't think this through, did I? No, I did not think this through whatsoever. Okay. I'm going to slowly bulk out this back end. So when I want you to fill in these wall bits with like just filler blocks now, because I don't have a ton of good base bits. So we're gonna gross. And then we connect. That's not gonna work properly, so we're just gonna have to figure out the size difference by bulking out everything until it properly fits. I'm gonna put like an interior thing in here. I'm gonna put like an interior fridge because I need to put like a little spacer. And then that part on here can get one. Yeah, that can work. And what I want to do... Okay, I'm not going to lie. I did not expect that to fit so perfectly. But that fits really perfectly, and I'm happy for that. That actually fits really well. Oh, shit. We're going to save that for later. We're going to save that piece for later. And we're going to bulk out the side. Like always, I must bulk out the side. Because if you don't, what are you doing with your builds? Alright. And then if I just slide that perfectly. You can't tell me that this isn't... Oh, we should probably put something on this side too. I'm just going to bulk it out a little bit. Trying to get the math right. I didn't do no math. It just happens. Any engine with Legos? Someone asked me about an engine with Legos. I'm not a rocket scientist. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff with Legos. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't even like making Lego videos, to be honest. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore because I don't know why I did them to begin with. I think I'm missing one block difference yet again. I don't know which block it is I need to put it on, so we're just going to find and risk the gambit and do it on both. And then we just... Is it? Oh, shit, it is. Alright, so it's like one block. I need to make this one block higher on the bottom. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I have enough little like bits and bricks to do that. Moment of truth, is this gonna perfectly fit? Yes, it does, baby! Let's go! Woo! We did it! We did it, we did it, we did it. Yo, that's awesome. Yo, sweet. Sweet, we did it. It fits perfectly, and there are no problems. No problems whatsoever. I'm super happy with that. I'm super happy, bro. Now I gotta figure out how to bulk out the rest. Ah, shit. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Step one, I need to make sure, do I have enough wall or bulky pieces I can use? Just chonky pieces. I just have chonky bits. Some chonky parts. Don't tell me I used all my other parts in other builds, because if I did, it's gonna suck. It is. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. And I did. Fuck me. Alright, moving on. But before anything else, I want to build up where the roof connection point would be. AKA where I will connect point A to point B without having any connection issues. So I can bolt down the roof. I think that's in the same length that I need. Is it? Moment of test. Test of truth. Is it going to? Holy crap, it does. Alright, that's awesome. That's so good. Oh, that's so awesome. I love it. Alright, moment of truth. Now we need to find the right part. Now we're doing for part harvesting. Alright. That fits good. And now we need to figure out, like, where we're going to build the rest of the roof. Or how we're going to do that. Because I did not plan that out. And I'm thinking, if we're going to use every part to build out this ship like this. We're going to build out this ship. I want to build this thing out. Step 1. Get a ton of my bulk parts, which are my 2 to 3 layer parts, because I don't want them matching, because I'm that much of a hypocrite. And then slowly connect them up to the back wall, which I will wall off. I'm gonna have to figure out like what parts will wall this off properly. And then I'll just start bulking it out from this point. And then there. The ship is turning out pretty good. Like, is there like flaws in the ship? Yes. Like, clearly it's not perfect, but there isn't much I can do. I don't really have that many good parts to begin with. And then I need to put more bulk parts on the other side, which that's too tall. And since I have enough of these, I could spare a few bits. Yep, and then shove that, since that's 2 blocks tall, bada bing, bada boom, we have ourselves a roof. Or, not even finished. It's not even a finished roof. Yeah, cool. I got the roof path set up. Okay, we're gonna take off the motors. We're taking off these motor parts for now, because I don't want them getting in the way of the main build. So this is like the main ship half. We gotta find more parts to fill in that middle gap. And then I think that should finish up the middle half. Now I just need to cover that middle bit up with another part that I will never use again. Or, better off, I have this bit. 3, 2, 1, and done. Bam. Ship's middle half is complete. Now I just need to add in the center plate, which will connect both parts of the roof. Which, I've never built a ship like this, by the way. This is a rebuild of an old build, and I made, like, that's cool. I like this. Next, I need to find... Do I have any more side wing pieces? I might not. I might not have the same wing pieces that I used to have, because I think I used them all in my last build, which was like a few months ago. Yeah, I'll think of something. Is this the same distance? It is. So I need to connect this part to this part, this part to this part, and then locate any cool curved bits that I can use to kind of like texture. No, that's not even the same part. They look similar, but they aren't the same, which is something I don't like. That's just slightly smaller, which is annoying. Stupid. Whatever, we'll just bulk out the top by connecting it. Hard as a rock. You can't get better than that. Well, maybe you can, but not by my standards, because my standards are stupid. And then connect the last bit on the side. I have one more of those. And I can then connect this to here. And then I still have that stupid gold muffler bit, which I will never use. And here's the thing I want to do with this. I want to build, for this back half, I want to use this back sheet piece only. I don't want any other part, just this. And then let me find, what was I looking for? I can't remember what I was looking for. Oh, right. And you have like a little ribbit bits on here, and you just add a bit more cover to there. Yeah, that's cool. I like this. This fits the whole spaceship theme. And Lego Space. I love Lego City Space. I love space sets. They're so cool. Space is awesome. And then that should be it for the bulk. Maybe I'll add some like other tiny like plates that would be on top of there too. Maybe like some unfinished plates that have never been even finished. I have no idea. God help me. What am I doing with my life? Whatever. And that works for that. Now I need to find that stupid piece I was looking for. Because here's the thing. There's two of them now. And I can now, since the one engine is on a swivel joint, I know exactly where this bit will go. Just like that. So it matches with like this engine. Oh, no, it's this engine, right? So if you look at it, you have two like little micro exhaust. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I'll switch out those specifically just for a simpler mechanism look. I'll just switch them out for the lights on it because I'm not gonna have I don't want to keep fixing that bullshit. So the engines are here. We have the engine separated, and this is the main ship. So now we got to figure out how to build the back end, which in my opinion I want to build very similar to how I built the front, but I want to make it more bulky. So it's like the same way I did it, which is these parts, and then in the back I have a big half, I don't think it's a big half dome. Well, I might have a big half dome somewhere in my pile of parts on my bed, because my office desk is how's my computer, so I don't really have any other space for this, so we're just gonna, or we could just connect it like this there, and then unless I have a second red wing, which I don't think I do. No, I do not. I do not have it. So we're just gonna connect all these parts on the bottom, like how the floor would. And kind of like how I did the Lego stream, I'm building that Lego mech. I want to build this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on and get a different piece because I choose not to nearly shatter my gums every time I need to get a Lego bit. Found one. I hate you. Pink. The answer is pink. Now we need to connect all this by a wall, in which we're gonna go and strip down another vehicle for parts because you are an abomination. I'll keep the damaged car. I'll keep the lobotomized car for a base. But I just need the upper half specifically for this build part. So my plan is I want to figure out how I can connect this bit here to the roof. Yeah, I'm thinking of outside the box today. I need to figure out how to connect that to the roof, and I think the best plan is just wing it. So like if I were to... Maybe I'll just have to move the roof plates a little bit. All right. Had to move the roof plates. Then pop this build here. Right there. And then push down. And that should be snug. Maybe press it a bit more. Yeah, that works. Then we just need to do the same thing for the other side. Come here. Come on. You're not going nowhere, buddy. Just gotta press all the parts down, pat them all down, and there we go. Now we have the back end bit. Now we just need to figure out where everything else will go because I have no idea. So here's where my plan was. I want to shove this part all the way back here, and then have this like wing window piece hanging down. So like this piece will be hanging down there. And then this part would be back here. So like goes like that. So let's try that. All right, step one. I need to raise the floor because for some reason they put this thing on full tilt mode. And I hate that. Whoever did this, you're a horrible person. Why would you make this so you can't attach them to a brick? Are you satanic? Are you evil? I hope you aren't, because I love Lego, but still. And so now we have this bit back here, and then this curves up right behind it. Is it perfect? No. No, it's not. It's kind of the least perfect part of this shit. But it doesn't matter because I don't have any other way of connecting them. The next bit of design is I want to then design... Oh, you've got to be. All right. Right. I got to figure out a connection point, which means I now need to connect another layer at the bottom of this. Alright, now I just need like one more. We should be able to get this right. There we go. And then we just pop this. Just like that. That should work. That should be perfect. But now we need to figure out and find a ton of these little bits and parts I'm never going to use again. I'm gonna try and force connect a few bits and parts just because I don't really have the right parts for it. But that's okay. That's perfectly normal. I'm fine with that because I don't know where I'm going with all this design, but we'll figure out as it goes along. We'll figure it out. All is good. And then that connects to a connector bit, and bam. First wall completed. First wall for one of the two walls I don't have enough parts for. Because I don't have it. Because I don't count how many bits I have before I start building. God, give me patience, because I need to get better at doing this. There we go. So I'm gonna try to make purpose of like this weird ledge bit I just somehow made by accident by building it up a little bit, only for the reason that I don't know what to do with it. So I'm just gonna start building up and hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, I can just reset with a bunch of other parts that I'll use later. Whatever, it's fine. It happens. My mistakes. I make stupid mistakes, man, okay? I build Lego, I do stupid stuff, I make abominations, I then destroy them and make a bigger abomination. It doesn't sound any better than I did in my head, but who cares? There we go. And then we need to I don't know if I have the right amount. Do I have the right parts? Do I even have the right bits I need? Do I have the right parts? Funny thing about this, it goes perfectly around this bar, which means I now need to make a block or like a blocking design in the back. Otherwise, it's gonna look weird. Which I somehow am getting away with. I'm somehow doing this. All right. Do I have any other parts? Okay, I have this one. Alright, and then we need to attach both of these with a simple connection point. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. That's not what I wanted to do. But it works. Kind of. Okay, it kind of works. It looks a bit better than the original, but still, I'm gonna probably have to bulk out a little bit of few bits and parts. My plan is I'm gonna reuse the roof bit of that truck on top of the ship, even if it doesn't have a full connection. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use it anyway. And then we just need to bulk out one of these sides. So we have another problem. Now we gotta connect and paste this roof onto the flat bore. My mistake was I made this thinking I would never put anything on the roof. And now I realized I gotta put stuff on the roof because I'm an idiot. A dummy. There we go. Gonna apply the hinge. We have the back of the ship, which looks cool. But now I need to figure out what else to add. Because this ship is meant to be big, and I have a lot of parts, and I know if I just don't use them, they're going to get thrown in the bin and never see the light of day again. I'm thinking adding I might add bulk detail for the back only because I don't want to leave the back bare. I don't want to leave the back of the freaking mech looking ship to be like this a bare blank looking gray mesh. So I'm just gonna try and bulk it out with certain details that I would never notice if I was looking at it. Separate the motor so I don't get them all mixed up with the other parts. Let me see. Can I even put this part? Huh. I mean, I could, but then I won't have it for a later build. I'm kind of figuring out how to build this. Chat, if you have any ideas, go right ahead and ask away. I don't mind, reading messages, on ideas of how to make this look better. Go right ahead. I don't mind. That sounds like I love hearing your ideas. I feel like I know an idea, and that's probably to get some inverted flipped parts like this so that I can open and close the lid of the back end, but so it also gives me enough room to add extra details. There we go. And then there, now I can start adding smaller details. I don't know, yeah. I'll figure it out. Let me see what I can grab from scrapping this small amount of parts. Ooh, I think I have an idea. So we have the main part of the ship done. So I can add little details on top to reinforce. I want to reinforce the texture on top. I want to reinforce